The future of trading is here on Robinhood. Purpose-built for how you trade. With new ways to execute your strategies and analyze, buy, and sell. Seamlessly trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures in one place.
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Right now at 5, crash cleanup in Simi Valley. An aviation expert weighs in on what may have gone wrong when a plane slammed into 2 homes. Cooler temps and light rain as Southern California remains under a next weather alert. But first, breaking news, a busy scene in Yorba Linda this evening after a shooting at a park. SkyCal over the scene where 3 people had to be rushed to a hospital. The shooting happened near Featherly Regional Park on East Santa Ana Canyon Road. No information about a possible suspect or what led up to that shooting. Welcome to KCAL News at 5 on CBS Los Angeles. I'm Gio Insignares. The NTSB has arrived in Simi Valley to investigate a plane crash that damaged 2 homes, killing 2 people and a dog on board. This happened on High Meadow Street in the Wood Ranch area of Simi Valley. KCAL News reporter Lauren Posen live in Simi Valley with the next step in the investigation. Lauren?
Well, Gio, this is going to be a really lengthy investigation, and this is just the first part of it, as you mentioned. NTSB investigators were out there on site all day. I want to show you some images of this wreckage because it's really just unbelievable. Take a look at your screen right now. This is what's left, if you can even make out, of the single-engine plane. It's just, you can see just how crushed and how damaged it is there. Investigators were there today. They were taking pictures of this, also the scene, and now this wreckage. It's being hauled off to a off-site to be examined even further. The single-engine plane went down just before 2 o'clock on Saturday, killing 2 people and a dog on board. And it also crashed into 2 homes on High Meadow Street. Ventura County Fire said that there were people inside both homes, but luckily they all made it out on time. And we did speak to one of those homeowners whose house just took the worst of it. He told us he was outside and he, heard this plane circling, as other neighbors told us too. They heard it circling very low. The next thing they knew, they heard and then saw that crash. Now, the FAA tells us that the plane was en route from Lancaster to Camarillo when it went down, and the aviation expert we spoke to this afternoon was telling us that this plane is home built, and what that means is it's not mass produced, it's made in a factory.
The Vans RV-10 is a kit that's supplied by Vans, which probably accounts for about 50% of all experimental aircraft in the U.S. It's a 4-seater. It takes probably around 2,000 hours to assemble, and it's a very modern aircraft.
Some of the other elements investigators are going to be looking into are the pilot and the conditions the pilot was flying in, along with the aircraft. Now, a preliminary report is expected in the next 30 days. The identities of the people killed have not been released yet. Reporting live in Simi Valley, Lauren Posen, KCAL News.
A lot still to figure out. Lauren, thank you. Another chilly and gloomy day, with some areas even getting a slight drizzle of rain. KCAL meteorologist Olga Espina has your next weather forecast. Olga?
Been feeling those really cool temperatures, and of course we saw some rain today for all of us, so things have kind of shifted. Right now it's those deserts and mountain communities that are still seeing some activity out there, but for the rest of us we are looking at just some cloud cover, some cool temperatures, so things are kind of winding down. But yes, those higher elevations still being impacted. This will continue to diminish as we head into the coming hours, with rain chances really decreasing as we head into the coming days. And we're going to be talking about a big warm warm up headed our way. Tonight, though, still a cool one. Lows in the 40s and 50s for most of us. We have upper 30s in Wrightwood, 29 degrees in Big Bear City. And as we head into tomorrow afternoon, still another day of some cool temperatures. 66 for the downtown Los Angeles area. We're looking at low 70s through the Antelope Valley, upper 60s in places like Riverside, low 50s in Big Bear City and along the coastline, upper 50s in Malibu to 63 in Laguna Beach. But I'll let you know when temperatures climb into the 80s and even some 90s in the extended forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Olga, thank you. LA faces major budget issues, and Mayor Karen Bass's office says she's willing to take a pay cut. Bass's office also says it will hold off on scheduled raises for her staff. It all comes as the city struggles to address a nearly $1 billion budget shortfall. Her office did not say how much of a pay cut Bass would take or when it would go into effect. Bass's annual salary is about $300,000. The search continues for a Valley Village killer, and residents are concerned for their safety. They tell our Rachel Kim they've complained to management for years about strangers in the building.
Everyone is really scared now. We started a big group chat.
There is fear and frustration among people who live at the Ashton Sherman Village apartments in Valley Village after a suspect broke in and killed one of the residents. The LAPD says officers found 53-year-old